Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I told you I was going to have good news for you, and here it is on Monday. So right now it is Friday. I think it's just a quarter after 2, and a couple weeks ago, maybe about a couple weeks, maybe even 3 weeks ago, Julia and JP from Healthy Junk Food, who live in Orlando, asked me if I wanted to participate as a professional noodle slide person, or at least a person who's experienced, the only people they know that has experienced a noodle slide in actual Japan. But Julia was kind of inviting me down, or asking me if I wanted to collab on it. And I said, well, I'd love to go down to Orlando. So she said, yeah, I'm so glad that you have time to come down and do it. And so I talked to Carol, I booked my flight, I leave Monday and hang out with JP and Julia for a couple days. I think that's Julia right now. Yeah, okay. So I texted them, messaged them through Messenger, and I asked them the question. I said, when we first met, we knew of each other prior to September 2014. So 5 years ago was the date we actually met, but I think it was actually either the first week of September or maybe the end of August, because I'd shoot my video and then pretty much put it up right away. So it must have been I don't know, September 2nd or 3rd, because I think the video went up on September 5th, 2014, and I had approximately about 112,000 subscribers. But Julia thinks they had around 10 to 12,000 subscribers back then, and it was probably one of the best channels that I ever have collabed with. And the fact that I knew them when they had less than 10,000 subscribers. At that point in time, JP was actually thinking of quitting YouTube because he had all these issues at the very beginning. I'm not sure if he's made a video about all that. I'm not sure how much I should divulge in that thing. I think it was common knowledge if you actually sat down and talked to JP. He had some not copyright strikes, but he had some content on there that YouTube said, well, you can't do that or whatever, and so they took away his monetization, or he couldn't get it. Back in the day, you had to work your ass off to become partner with YouTube, and for some reason JP had some issues with it, and it took a long time for him to start making money off YouTube, so he couldn't leave his real job to do YouTube full-time until that was all straightened out. And eventually it happened when Burger King came out with I'm gonna say this wrong, the Cheetos, the Mac and Cheetos, that's what it was. Ian from Peep This Out and I did a video. He did it first. He was one of the first people to actually do that video, and so he got a lot of views because all these news channels picked it up. And I think it was his fastest growing, biggest video to date, and so he was very excited. So as soon as I got to California and VidCon, Ian and I walked over to a Burger King, and I did my own version of it, my own little taste test. And JP and Julia, they try to back ever since the beginning of JP and Julia, they've always tried to remake fast food at home and try to teach you guys how to remake it. And then I think they tried to remake the Mac and Cheetos. And again, JP and Julia, correct me if I'm wrong. This is how I think it all happened, because I think they were hovering around the 150,000 subscriber mark back then. And because they tried to make what's it called? The Mac and Cheetos, they couldn't make it small like that, so they made it big. And that went freaking skyrocketing. And that's when they realized, making things giant was the way they needed to make their channel go. And then from that August to December is when they made all those giant videos, and the giant grilled cheese sandwich. Long story short, very good friends of mine, they want me to come down to Orlando, remake the noodle slide video in the style of JP and Julia, which is phenomenal. They have, I knew right from the start, right when Dame introduced them to me, And again, they probably had, I don't know, maybe 7,000 subscribers when I first was introduced to them. I started talking to them, commenting on their videos, them commenting on my videos. I just knew right from the start that they had a thing going and they were going to make it. And now they've got 2 million subscribers. So they went right through the stratosphere and beyond. They're actually going to be featured at VidCon this year. So VidCon has invited them to be a part of VidCon and do a panel or something. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna sweet talk them into being part of their entourage. Right, JP and Julia? All right, so that's the big news for today. I've been holding it back for the last maybe 7 days. I booked my flight. They wanted me to come down. They said come down Monday, and then we'll shoot the video Tuesday. And then I want to do a video with them maybe Wednesday, depending on the time constraints and all that stuff. And but I think now we're going to do it Monday night because apparently JP is going to be in Rochester, New York, Monday. I'm not sure if he's going to be there. He's down there now, but he's flying back to Orlando Monday, the same time I'm flying back. But so there's going to be a little bit of a gap in my day until we hook up together, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see them again. I can't remember the last time. When was the last time I saw them? I think it was a VidCon. Was it VidCon or when I went to their house? I think it's when I went to the house because I haven't been to a VidCon. No, it was VidCon. I think I went to their house one time and then we teamed up VidCon maybe 2 years ago because they didn't go last year. Anyway, so yeah, I'm rambling on as quick as I could. I just wanted to make sure you guys knew about that. I hope you guys are loving the new style of food reviews I'm going to be doing on my channel. Again, I'm not going to be doing food reviews. I'm just going to be like food touring, showing you chunks of Toronto, sampling foods. I could probably get away with doing another year or more of just doing Toronto, but I want to like branch out and go to Buffalo and Rochester and go up north to North Bay and even drive to Chicago and team up with Number 6 with Cheese. Go down to Detroit again. Like this I have quite a very large area that I could start doing and just like sleep over in a hotel. Try to do some of those things like the hotel part on the cheap side so that I can afford to drive down there, do these food reviews of these little areas and cities, and then come back, put the videos together and send them out to you. I'm probably going to drop back to 2 videos a week because 3 food videos a week doing that is going to be a bit hard. So, you know, people have said in there, you know, quality over quantity. So if I can raise the bar on my videos, make less videos, but raise the bar on it, we might flip-flop this channel and get another 6 months out of it. No, just kidding. Just change the channel around, and I hope you guys are with it. I hope you guys are loving this new camera. I'm loving it too. I think I need one more lens so that I can, because I think this is too tight for when I do food reviews. This is too close, and I need the camera to be close to me because most of the time I'm gonna be sitting on tables. I'm rambling, I'm sorry. Have a great weekend. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for all your support across my channels. Good things are on the works right now, and I hope you're gonna stay with us. Bye.